It's your guy Bendu coming at you with another music reaction today. Kind of hype about this one. Reacting to that new Tory Lanez joint that just dropped, literally. Y'all know from Our Lady of Name K. I think it's called Name K because you know how Tory be talking Jamaican sometimes. I don't even know. I don't even know if that nigga Jamaican, but Name K. So we're gonna react to Alone at Prom K. That's what the album should have been called, Alone at Prom K. But yeah, man, given the vibes of Lady of Name K, I'm excited for it. I did not get a chance to react to 87 Stingray. I may react to the music video later, but yeah. But enough of me rambling on. Let's go ahead and get into this Tory. Excited for it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it, man. Track number 1, Enchanted Waterfall. This joint better be hot, bro. Okay. I like the vibe of this joint. Whoa there, Tory. Whoa there, Tory. That's kind of creepy, man. You can't be watching these ladies from a distance, bro. Not in this era. But man, I'm really digging this joint, bro. This kind of remind me of like some like Miami Vice type of noise, man. I'm rocking with it. Like I said in my Lady of Name K, I'm gonna keep saying it like that. Hey, name K. I'm gonna speak in a fake Jamaican accent. I kind of sound like Drake when he be trying to do his accents. but nah. Like I said in the Lady of Name K, John, though, like I'm kind of like fatigued by all of the 80s, stuff we've been getting, like people taking it back to the 80s. Like I said, we had the Wonder Woman 84 movie, Stranger Things, like all these, films that revolve around the 80s. But if it's done right, I'll like it. You feel me? And I like the vibe of this so far. Tory, he's definitely going in that lane. No pun intended. He's definitely going in that lane. Actually, pun intended now. But I'm really digging it, man. Really digging this joint. Wish I had a lighter. I just got my jewel. Hold up. This is a light for my jewel count. You guys can't even see it. I'm gonna be the nigga at the concert using my jewel as a lighter. I'm still stuck on. Yeah, man. So that joint was dope. I was really digging that. I would say that it was definitely more of like a ballad type of song. Dope for an intro. I think Tory's, like I said, the way Tory does his auto-tune, it definitely fits the 80s sound. And I liked it. It was dope. It's definitely like, I feel like this is going to be more of like a love project from Tory. Obviously, it's called Alone at Prom. So that's obvious. but I also like the short track list. I feel like a lot of artists, and especially mainstream artists, like they fall in this trap of having all these freaking songs on their projects, man. And it's like, look, if all the tracks are fire, good, but that's usually not the case, you know, with my experience. Like, and I feel like people get fatigued when you got like, you know, if you have over, I would say the sweet spot is like 14. You feel me? 14 tracks. When you got like, when you start pushing like 16 and then, you know, pushing 20, that's kind of drawing, bro. And it's like, I feel like a lot of mainstream artists do that. And, you know, there have been projects that have that many tracks on them that I thought have been fired. And I guess I'm speaking specifically towards rap, I guess. But it's like usually not in my experience, even if I do like the project, I feel a bit of fatigue when I'm listening to it. I like the fact that he has 11 tracks on here. That's dope. So, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into this track number 2, though. This joint is called Pink Dolphin, Sunset. Interesting. Interesting title, Tory. Oh, playlist. That's getting a heart. I like the vibe already. Yo, sorry, you want to get on the dance floor right now, huh? I'm gonna be on the dance floor in the old head. Be like, young blood, you don't know nothing about this, young blood. Hey. I want somebody to do an homage to the Whispers, bro. The Whispers is this old R&B group, and like I want to say the late 70s and like 80s and everything. I love their freaking music. So I grew up on their music, man. Like, my grandfather used to go to work and everything, and he would like, every time he would pull up, we know he's home because he would be blasting 105.3. I'm in the Philly area, so he would be blasting 105.3. And dog, I remember hearing the Whispers when he pulled up one day. That like, and ever since then, I've been in love with that group, bro. I've been in love with that, and that song, and the beat goes on, just like my love's everlasting. I know I can't sing, but yeah, I love, dog. I want somebody to do an homage to the freaking Whispers, bro. I may do it my damn self. Yo, throw some auto tune on my voice and do it my damn self. But can we get an homage to the Whispers, please? If Tory does that on this project, bro, Tory will be.
That'd be a tragedy, baby.
'Cause I will stop at nothing just for me to give it. I get a world of you. And I will stop at nothing just for me to give it. I get a world of you. So can we meet again? Can we meet again? If you give me a chance, I know the way it sends. I'll get played in the end. Say you want me.
Say you want me. Dope record, definitely a banger. I can see that going off in the clubs. I can see, you know, bars and such. That was a dope record, man. Dope dance record. Happy feels. Definitely, like I said, I can see people dancing to that song. So, 2 for 2, man. He's 2 for 2 for me so far. Like I said, man, I do sometimes feel like the 80s stuff is kind of played out, but I like Tory's, like I know I keep saying this, but Tory's vocals go perfectly with this sound. So, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move into track number 3, folks. Midnight's Interlude. I like that bass line at the beginning. The 808 pattern on here is dope too. It really like sets the track off. Man, that was a dope little interlude track. I was really feeling that joint. Midnight's interlude. Yeah, that was a dope little, that was a dope little interlude. That was dope. We're gonna go ahead and move into track number 4 though, The Color Violet.
I took my drugs and took my loving when I left out the spot. I left the party with the Barbie marking X on the dot. She calls my phone up, but I told her I'm a loner. But she likes my watch and my drop top and my persona. We hit the highway 155 with my whole foot on the gas. Stay with Playboys, we don't dance, dance, dance. So I won't dance again. Oh baby, no I won't dance again. Oh yeah, no I won't dance again. No I won't dance again. Pretty baby, ooh.
Ooh, that saxophone is sensual.
Facing the daylight, racing time in the stars in the sky. She's got my pager, blankets of love fall on my chest. We're playboys, we don't test my heart. Speeding car going 90 in the rain. She took my heart, filled it with nothing but pain. This beat in my hands, it's not for romance. I wanna stay with playboys, we don't dance, dance, dance. So I won't dance again. Oh baby, no I won't dance again. Oh yeah, no I won't dance again. No I won't dance again. Pretty baby, ooh.
Yeah, the production on here isn't bad. Dope track, man. Dope track. Like I said, what really stood out to me was the saxophone on there. I was really digging that. And Tory gliding over the verse, and everything. I will say, like, I'm not bored, but it's like a lot of the the melodies he's using, and like kind of not necessarily the lyrics, but like a lot of it is kind of coming off as redundant. It hasn't made, like, I'm not saying I hate it so far or I don't like it, but not as much energy from that last track as the first two. You feel me? Or the first two. I like the interlude, but it's it's an interlude. Like, I don't it seemed like an extension of the second track. So, but that one, it seemed like, okay, it's the kind of the same song again. Let's kind of do something different. So I'm hoping that's what this next song is, Lavender, Sunflower. But like I said, man, I'm enjoying the production. I hope he does videos for these, because it kind of seemed like he was doing one of those like, video like projects where he's going to do a video for most of them. So I hope he does that. But yeah, but just, all I'm saying is mix it up a little bit, Tory. So far, I like the project though. The production's cool. So we're gonna go ahead and move into, I think this is track number 5. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move into track number 5, Lavender. Hold on, I'm gonna hit the bare wide. We're gonna go ahead and move into this Lavender Sunflower. I think I was probably a R&B DJ in the past life. Are you gonna play? Sitting here like, what? Ooh. I like the vibes on this one.
Sexy lady, what would you do if this goes right, girl? If everything goes how we planned it to. Sexy lady, what would you do if I was rubbing my hand on you? Would it make you amused? You electrify my mind, specified I'm horny. Baby, yes, tonight we're going. Come and sexify my heart. You got me lost in the clutch of you. And what's worse to know, I got a girl at home, and my baby loves me more. What are you waiting for? 'Cause maybe her loving me this much won't do. And what's worse to know, I got a girl at home, and I don't wanna hurt her soul. Tell me, what are you waiting for? You got me lost in the clutch of you. And what's worse to know, I got a girl at home, and my baby loves me more. What are you waiting for? 'Cause maybe her loving me this much won't do. And what's worse to know, I got a girl at home, and I don't wanna hurt her soul. What are you waiting for? You got me lost in the clutch of you. And what's worse to know, I got a girl at home, and my baby loves me more. What are you waiting for? 'Cause maybe her loving me this much won't do.
I like this one. Let's go on the
What's worse
playlist.
to know, I got a girl at home, and I don't wanna hurt her soul.
All right, man. I really dug that one. I like the vibe of that one. It was more of like a that one. Even though a lot of these do sound like, like love, like R&B ballads, R&B pop ballads, and everything. I kind of like that one more so for like a little chill, like you kicking back with a little female and everything. You got that going in the background. So really was digging that one. I really like the vibes of that one. So we're gonna go ahead and move into track 6, Ballad of a Bodman. Let's go ahead and get into it. Wow. Okay. You go here with it.
You have to leave, just stay for a while. The longer you stay, the better the time. You listen to your friends, they lie. I don't mind, I don't mind. Feelings get caught up in your mind. Shooting star passed by my eye for long. 'Cause you got the sweetest touch I know. You might just dance with the mother guys, but I don't mind. I know you're mine. I don't care just what they say. Loving you long takes the pain away. So when you look me in my eyes, will you take some time? Don't you stop turning me on. I wanna feel like this all night long. Don't you stop turning me on.
It's that Carlton music, boy.
Don't fight this feeling.
I cannot dance in my life, bro.
Don't you stop turning me on. I wanna feel like this all night long. This all night long. Don't you stop turning me on. I wanna feel like this all night long.
All right, so that track was okay. Like I said, I feel like it was kind of a redundant track, honestly. Like it wasn't bad, but it's like just the repetitive nature of the song so far. And I get it, like you're going for the 80s sound and everything like that, but the 80s had really dope sounds, back then, and dope, melody patterns and drum patterns and things that you can, fool around with. So I guess that would be my main critique of the project so far. I don't, and I'm not saying I hate it. I like it, but I can't help but feel that, a lot of the songs are, repeating themselves. You feel me? So but Tory, he's floating on these genres. I like, the how he's coming in on these tracks with his vocals and everything. Like I said, his vocals, like if you're out and about and chilling and like this album's playing, like you're gonna vibe with it just because of the presence Tory brings with his vocals and things like that and his melodies. So but I think a lot of the production, even though like the production as like making it sound like the 80s, but with like a little bit of like a modern twist, like a lot of the modern 808 sounds and patterns and everything, that's cool. But on the production side of uniqueness, between each track, to me is kind of faltering. And that's kind of like not, making me not fall in love with the album like I thought I was going to. But like I said, I like it so far. So we're going to go ahead and skip track number 7. I already listened to Lady of Name Kate. That's on the channel. Definitely go and check it out. We're going to go ahead and move into Pluto's Last Comet. These titles for these songs are very like interesting. Okay, I like this one. This one's switching it up a little bit. Okay.
She tends to call me crazy. That's no surprise. I put my love on ice. That's my baby. She's not mine, but mine enough, alright. She doesn't know my life. That's alright. I feel it, want it, need it up on me. I feel it, want it, need it up on me. I feel it, want it, need it up on me. I feel it, want it, need it. I met her in my city, was so surprised. She's mean, but she's so pretty. I don't know why. Need it. No, there's things that we both cannot say. Baby, I only have these words to play. I feel it, want it, need it up on me. I feel it, want it, need
So, and I hope I don't come off as a hater. Again, the repetitive nature is really starting to get to me a little bit now. Again, I like the tracks. Again, like I like them, but it's as a project. You feel me? This is a project. This is a album. I thought like, and I know you shouldn't project things onto something. Like, I'm not saying I don't like this project because it's not doing things I thought it was going to do, but just as things that a project is supposed to, like, I'm not hearing uniqueness between each song. And it sucks because, again, I like each individual song. Each individual song is dope. But as a concise project, like when you sit down and listen to a project, it gets redundant and it kind of bores you when you keep hearing the same thing over and over again. So again, that's my main critique of the project so far. Same thing. So the production's dope. Tory's, gliding over this with his vocals, but again, the monotonous the continued, like every song sounds the same. It's almost the same song every track. So that would be my critique of the project so far. I like it, like like I said, I like the vibe, I like what he's doing, but if you're gonna do these types of projects, like for example, like Kendrick when he came on and did the whole jazz, jazz funk, sound and R&B sound with To Pimp a Butterfly, like there was uniqueness between each track. You feel me? When Childish Gambino did his R&B project, like that's what I was looking for this project from Tory, because I feel like Tory has that in him, but that's not shining through here to me personally. This is coming off like how a lot of pop singers do, like 80s sounding songs and everything, or projects and things like that, and that's how it's coming off. It's like mainstream, surface level, very shallow, exploration of that time period. And I know that, it sounds like I'm hating, man, but I'm not, because I like the music, but again, as a project, I'm evaluating these things I'm evaluating this as a project, and it's kind of redundant. I have to say that. So we're gonna go ahead and move into track number 9, 87 Stingray. I like this one. All right, that was 87 Stingray. I like that track. I added it to the playlist. Yeah, like honestly, at this point, I'm just going to take the project for, take it for what it is. I like it. I like the song. The production on that one, that was the, like, given, what the project is, that was the most like 80s sounding, to me, for me personally. I got to watch the video for this too, because I feel like the video would set it off even more. But yeah, the production was dope. I like the synths on there. The synths on there were fucking amazing. But yeah, man, dope song, dope track. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and, I believe this is track 10. Yeah, second to last song, man. We're gonna go ahead and move into track 10, Hurt from Mercury.
I've lost my love, I'm sad. She's found someone who's good. Takes you to every party just to dance and dance again. I can click my feet, I can snap my hands, and you're still not back again. Giving all of my love, didn't do it for you, baby. Giving all of my love, didn't do it for you, baby. And this pain inside my heart will fade away. I know. Why does it hurt so bad? Why does it hurt so bad?
And you know what? You know what I just thought about? Also, because during the 80s, it was a very like repetitive sound during the 80s too. Like a lot of the songs on the radio, much like today, sounds, sounded the same. But like, I feel like you could have like, I don't know. Because for me, if I was approaching this project, I would look at it from, all right, what are the artists I rock with from that era? Or, I'm going to be listening to music from that era from every genre. Like, I feel like he could have incorporated some like 80s rock, some like, classic rock and roll into this sound. He definitely could have incorporated some R&B. Like back then, you had a New Edition doing their thing during that time period. You had a lot of the black boy groups, boy bands, and everything back then. I just feel like there were so many, pun intended, lanes he could have taken. Added different elements into the project instead of doing. And when I say these, the way I say these words, don't like take it as me like trying to hate on Tory. I'm not hating on Tory. I fucking love Tory. Like I said that from the beginning. I love Tory's music. But when I fuck with an artist, I expect more from that artist. Like for example, J. Cole is my favorite artist of all time. I get shitted on from other J. Cole fans because since Cole put out a level of product, with projects like The Warm Up way back in the day, Friday Night Lights, and then eventually for me, Born Center. I liked Sideline Story, but Born Center was really that was the project that put Cole where he is now. And then finally Forest Hills Drive, obviously. But when they make a caliber of work, a body of work that I really rock with, and I rock with you as an artist, I'm going to start expecting more. Same thing with Drake. This is the same effect I get with Drake as well. Like I'm not expecting you to be like Kendrick Lamar. You feel me? I'm not expecting you to do like these high concept projects and things like that. But put like effort. I feel like there wasn't a lot of effort put into this project, and that's my critique of it. A lot of these projects, a lot of these songs, like I said, are redundant, and I feel like it wasn't a lot of effort. It wasn't a lot of thought put into it. And now it's not like Drake's projects. Like Drake's projects, like to me, especially the last couple. I would maybe take More Life out of that because I actually liked More Life a lot. I feel like Drake actually put some effort into it, not the effort I would like him to, but his other projects, like his mainstream albums and everything, they sound like some corporate suit, like cooked that project up in like a corporate office somewhere. Tory's project, it definitely doesn't sound like that. But it sounds like, like I feel like if I make this 80s project, people are going to be making TikToks with it. It's going to buzz on social media, all that, it's probably going to. But for me, again, I hold Tory at a caliber, higher than most people would hold him because I've heard the dope stuff from him, man. I've heard it before. So it's like I expect more from Tory, and like, although I like the songs on here as an overall concise project, I feel like he could have made this a lot more, put a lot more effort into this and made it a lot more unique. So that's my critique of this so far. I just had that thought. I wanted to think about that. I wanted to get that out because I know that like a lot of like 80s, a lot of songs in the 80s sounded the same. But again, like I said, you had different genres and different styles still going on within the 80s. Even in the late 80s, you was like, you were moving into like the grunge phase and everything, and rock, like pop was going through a transformation in the late. So many things like that were happening, towards the tail end of the 80s that you could have definitely played around with. So.
Down inside my heart, it makes me sad. I know it makes me sad. Why does it hurt so bad? Why does it hurt so bad? I sit in my room thinking I wanna be a lover, but I've been rejected so bad.
Stop acting like a simp, bro. Don't let no female hurt you, bro. right. So that was track 10, Hurt from Mercury. I actually like that one. I'm gonna playlist that one. Playlist. Yeah, so we're going to, I'll give more of my thoughts of the overall project, after this last record. And this genre is called I'm gonna do the DJ voice again. Last Kiss of Nebulon. Let's go ahead and get into it, yo. Playlist. I like this genre. It's got like a PYT, Pretty Young Thing vibe to it. Sound like an old Thriller record. What's up? Guys, my dog is here. What's up? My dog interrupted the stream, the video. Back in it. All right, so very not disappointed in that project, but wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. And I know, obviously, like I said, you shouldn't judge a project based upon what you thought it was gonna be, but like I said, I expect more from Tory, bro. Like, and it sucks because it's not like I hated the songs. It's just that the songs were very repetitive. The tracks were repetitive. The melodies were repetitive. I like the production, but even that was repetitive. And it was like, so it's boring in that sense that when you're listening to 11 tracks back to back to back that all sound the same, you're sitting here like, okay, like, all right, are we gonna do something different? Like, and maybe that's just me. Because I do find a lot of 80s music to be very repetitive. Like, listening to it. So maybe I shouldn't be judging necessarily Tory's project, but the 80s overall. But Tory decided to do an 80s project. So that I'm, reviewing this accordingly. So a lot of the things that stood out to me, though, was his vocals on it. Like I said, Tory glides over every single one of those tracks, man. He still brings the energy to the track. which kept me, you know, listening because it's, you know, I like Tory's energy that he brings on, brings on a record, but still, given that I still have the same critique. But this is definitely, you know, like the songs that I liked are definitely going to be in my rotation. You know, I'll probably like them individually more. You feel me? Like, I feel like these could have been like individual songs that he dropped on like a weekly basis and then put it together in a project instead of doing, you know, like the normal album rollout and things like that. I think that would have been better and more unique and actually like made like a little short film behind it. I thought that's what he was going to be doing, but I guess not. But overall, man, I liked the project. I didn't like it a lot, but I liked it. Thought it was cool. You know, it's going to be a project that I, you know, revisit in terms of, you know, the singles that I added to the playlist and things like that. So, man, I want more from Tory though, man. I'll say that next project, I want more, bro. I want more because I'm a fan. I'm a Tory fan, bro. I've been turned into a Tory fan. So, looking forward to hearing more from Mr. Lanez. I'm looking forward to hearing more from him. You know, his following his music adventures. You know, the journey and the mystery with Tory Lanez. Could that be the name of the next project? Maybe. Who knows? But yeah. But what matters most, y'all, is what y'all thought about the project. So definitely hop down in the comment section below. Let me know if I'm tripping. Let me know, Bendu, man, that joint was fire, dog. You're tripping. Let me know if you agree with me. Let me know if you thought it was whack. I didn't think it was whack. You know, I'm not saying that. I didn't think it was whack. I just thought it was kind of repetitive. So, but with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close the video out there. As always, like, subscribe, and share. Emphasis on all that. Y'all was showing love on that on the Yebba Dawn album. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know, it's gonna be things coming up on the channel. A couple 42 podcast episodes in the works. You know, I'm working on getting some people on the pod. You know, getting some people on the show. So stay tuned for that. What else is going on? It's gonna be, you know, more album reactions coming before the new year, and I might get together a panel. I don't know yet. It might just be me and another friend, or it might just be me. I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet, but I'm definitely gonna do some kind of like a year-end, like, you know, top 5 album songs, whatever, things like that, you know, the typical year-end shit people do. So, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close it out there, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Peace. Be easy.